Good evening. I'm Swastika Panda from OdishaTV.in bringing you today's news from Odisha. First, the headlines. Police arrest third-style godman Surya Baba and his two sons over land grabbing allegations and other crimes. Public protest rages on. Speaker Niranjan Pujari meets governor over allegations of partiality in conduct of assembly brought against him by opposition. Alleging deterioration in healthcare services, BJP to stage protest in 214 block offices across the state over infant deaths at Shishu Bhavan. Congress Vice President Rahul Gandhi to launch a Safe Farmer campaign from Bargarh during his visit to the state next month. And after back-to-back hits, the Rang Cine production lines up 2 more releases for this year. Now the details. Self-styled godman Surendra Mishra alias Surya Baba was arrested by police today after he was detained yesterday following a police complaint. 2 sons of Surendra Mishra were also arrested by the police. The arrest came after a 3-member team led by DCP Satyabrata Bhoi questioned the detained Trahi Achyuta Ashram chief Surya Baba and his 2 sons Trilochan and Biranchi today. The police took Mishra and his sons into its custody from a room of the ashram located in Jhinti Sasan on the outskirts of Bhubaneswar late last night. Meanwhile, public outrage over self-styled godman Surya Baba continued to erupt again today. Barely hours after ransacking of Trahi Achyuta Ashram in the city and detention of the ashram's chief Surendra Mishra and his sons, locals again struck the premises of the ashram and torched a 4-wheeler despite the presence of the police forces. Near the Shiv temple on the premises of the ashram, the vehicle was set on fire. Locals in Kontapala village of Balesore and Akarapada in Jajpur also ransacked and torched Trahi Achyuta ashrams located there. Tension also prevailed near Trahi Achyuta temple near Remuna Square in Balesore. Angry locals damaged the signboard near the temple. The local administrations have deployed police at the spots to maintain law and order. Yesterday evening, agitated over reports of immoral activities inside the ashram, about 500 odd locals broke open the main gate of the ashram and ransacked it. Meanwhile, Aret locals ransacked the Trahi Achyuta ashram at Akarapada in Jajpur. To maintain law and order situation on the premises of the ashram, police were deployed. Similar type of case was also reported from Balesore Trahi Achyuta ashram. Notably, a written complaint was filed by one Jayant Bhoi at Balipatana police station making allegations under section 321, 294, 506 of IPC. Police Commissioner R.P. Sharma told media persons that another case has been registered by police on its own under Arms Act against Surendra Mishra. 2 guns, 3 bullets of 9 mm and some incriminating documents were seized from the ashram. Moreover, the ashram authorities have allegedly acquired 550 decimals of government land illegally and constructed the ashram on it. Commenting on the public outrage against self-styled godmen, spiritual leader Sri Sri Ravi Shankar said people should not blindly follow the self-proclaimed godmen, rather have faith in religion. He advised people that they must love the religion and never follow these modern godmen after arriving here at the Bhubaneswar airport yesterday morning. There are Babas in many places, but the Indian culture and religion are larger than this. Some people drag themselves into controversy. Humanity is very important and all must stick to this, the spiritual leader said. Sri Sri Ravi Shankar is scheduled to attend the convocation ceremony of Sri Sri University here.
नहीं ऐसे तो कुछ बाबाएं निकलते रहते हैं जगह जगह, मगर ये भारतीय संस्कृति इससे बहुत बड़ा है, अपना धर्म इससे बहुत बड़ा है. कुछ लोगों का ऐसी विवाद चलता रहता है.
तो उनको क्या कहेंगे आप, क्या सलाह देंगे, क्या परामर्श?
नहीं, उन लोगों को सलाह देने से कोई फायदा नहीं है. लोगों को सलाह देना है, आप अपना श्रद्धा जो है ना हमारे धर्म में रखिए, ऐसे लोगों के पीछे मत जाना. मैं वही करूंगा कि मानवीयता सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट है, उसको आगे बढ़े.
Accusing BJD government of failing to take steps to check rising infant deaths at Shishu Bhavan at Cuttack, BJP yesterday said it would stage protest across the state on September 2nd to highlight the crumbling healthcare services in Odisha. Hitting out at Chief Minister Navin Patnaik for the pathetic situation at Shishu Bhavan, senior BJP leader Bijay Mahapatra alleged the CM neither bothered to visit the premier medical facility nor did he initiate prompt action to check infant deaths which soared to at least 51 in a span of 10 days. Though Shishu Bhavan has been suffering from severe manpower shortage, fragile infrastructure and absence of necessary equipment and laboratory facilities, the state government had failed to take timely action and allowed the situation to slip out of control, Mahapatra alleged. All this proved complete inefficiency and callousness on the part of the state government, the BJP leader said, adding that the deaths of the babies could have been checked had the government responded to the situation properly by opening a control room and taking emergency measures. The CAG has also slammed the state government over fragile health services and gross inadequacies in the hospitals and medical colleges in the state, Mahapatra highlighted. In protest against the state government's casual approach, BJP workers and activists would hit the streets and stage dharna in all 314 block offices across the state on September 2nd, Mahapatra said. In urban areas, the party activists would protest outside offices of Chief District Medical Officers, CDMOs and ADMOs, he said.
विधान सभा अधिवेशन शेष हो गला 15 दिन चली गला 15 दिन पर भी राज्य सरकार निद भांगिलानी सारा ओडिशावासी हित दृष्टि भारतीय जनता पार्टी आसंता 2 तारीख दिन राज्यर 314 ब्लॉक आगरे यार प्रतिवाद करने प्रतिवाद सभा धारणा कार्यक्रम अनुष्ठित करिवो.
The State Assembly Speaker Niranjan Pujari met Governor S.C. Jamit today to discuss the affairs of the House. Notably, on Friday, Congress MLAs had met the Governor alleging that the House was being run with partiality. They had said in the Assembly the voices of opposition members were restricted and the democracy was being killed. Though the opposition members opposed land-grabbing prohibition bill and sat on a dharna near the Speaker's table during monsoon session of the Assembly, the Speaker allowed the question hour to proceed in the House. Afterwards, the opposition members staged a walkout. Angry over the way the House was run, BJP and Congress members had boycotted the last 2 days of the monsoon session. The police yesterday arrested 5 persons in Cuttack for making an alleged attempt on the life of Odisha Cricket Association OCA Secretary Ashirwad Behera. The accused had tried to kill Behera by hurling bombs at his house at Madhusudan Nagar on Friday last week after he apparently refused to yield to an extortion threat, the police said. The Bidanasi police have arrested Gyanaranjan Bastia, Ajit Bastia, Bikash Bastia, Sheikh Famim and Sheikh Tausif. 4 of them were earlier detained and interrogated in this connection, said Bidanasi Police Inspector A.K. Raut. Behera's house was attacked a week ago and surprisingly, the high-profile sports administrator had not brought this to the notice of the police. Even after Friday's incident too, Behera maintained silence by simply saying he has no enemies and was not aware about the motive behind the serial attacks on his house.
मोर तो कई दुनिया शत्रु ना क्या मुझे गोटे क्या डाउट करूनी किए कौन सी भाव आसिक कम कर कौन उद्देश्य मुझे जापारू ना.
Hundreds of farmers staged a protest against the district administration in Jaipur, demanding the sales proceeds from their paddy sold in the month of June. Sources said the farmers under various procurement centres, mandis, in the district have sold the paddy. However, since more than 2 months, they have not received the amount. Instead of listening to the farmers' demand, the district administration has issued show-cause notices against 5 farmers. Meanwhile, some agitating farmers have asked the sub-collector to return the money quickly, while some of them were seen demonstrating in front of the collector office. Congress Vice President Rahul Gandhi will launch a Safe Farmer campaign from Bargarh during his visit to the state next month. Party State President Prashad Harichandan informed this to media in a press meet in Bargarh yesterday. Harichandan alleged that wrong policies of the state government have led to more farmer deaths in Odisha. He said a lot of farmers from Kodalipalli, Adagaon, Debahal, Saplahar villages of the district have committed suicide in the past after failing to repay huge amounts of loans. The Congress leader stated that the peasants are getting less in return than their actual investment in farming. They've also failed to get the minimum support price MSP of paddy, Harichandan said. He too alleged that the Western Odisha people are being neglected by the state government.
पाइकमाल ब्लॉक रो सांप्लहर गाँव रे आउ जने चाषी श्रीकांत महानंद सी काली रोगर कीटनाशक औषध पी विष खाई आत्महत्या करिछन। एठी चासी बंचाओ आंदोलन आरंभ करा जाउची। कांग्रेस रो आदरणीय उपसभापति एठी आसुचंती, कार्यक्रम स्थिर होउची।
Hiraknath Sant, CMD of Rufus Capital Management Limited, a non-banking financial company, was arrested by Jaleshwar police from Kharagpur in West Bengal for allegedly duping crores of rupees from 6 states. Sant was brought to Jaleshwar court on a transit remand on Saturday and produced before a local court, which allowed the police to take him on a 3-day remand for interrogation. He will be again produced before the court on Tuesday. A number of cases are registered against the company in Jaleshwar, Balipal and Midnapur police stations. The Kolkata-based company had opened its branch at Betnoti, Jaleshwar, Balipal and Balesur in 2011. Promising hefty returns within a short span of time, the company duped hundreds of depositors from both Balesur and Mayurbhanj districts. As many as 25 cases of jaundice in 4 wards of Patnagarh were reported today. Out of them, 10 have been admitted to Patnagarh Hospital, whereas the rest are undergoing treatment at Balangir Hospital. Notably, 4 months back, more than 100 people were affected with the waterborne disease. The district administration had promised cleaning of drainage system and water bodies. However, locals allege that the promises have not been fulfilled. After giving to back-to-back hits, Tarang Cine Productions, the filmmaking unit of Odisha Television Network, is once again ready to entertain the Odia cine lovers during this Durga Puja by releasing 2 more films. The first one is Jaga Hatare Pokha, which is scheduled to release during Dashera. Stars Anubhav Mahanti in the lead role and is directed by Murali Krishna. The shooting of the film is going on at different locations in Odisha. As per the director, the film has a lot of twists and turns which the audience would love to watch. Another film, Tu Kahibu Na Mu, is set to release this year and features Amlan, the young sensation of Hollywood, in the lead role.
समस्ते आमे माने जगन्नाथ को बहुत भल पाऊ, बहुत पूजा करू, दुखरे सुखरे तूता करिक भी जगन्नाथ को कहा जाए। तो से भली किसी संपर्क को नहीं, से भली किसी गोटे भक्ति निष्ठा को नहीं और पारिवारिक कहानी को नहीं फिल्म रो निर्माण होगा को जाउची। And I'm very sure समस्त को बहुत भल लगे। It's a complete family package.
Before wrapping up the headlines once again, police arrest third-style godman Sura Baba and his 2 sons over land grabbing allegations and other crimes. Public protest rages on. Speaker Niranjan Pujari meets governor over allegations of partiality in conduct of assembly brought against him by opposition. Alleging deterioration in healthcare services, BJP to stage protest in 214 block offices across the state over infant deaths at Sishu Bhavan. Congress Vice President Rahul Gandhi to launch a Safe Farmer campaign from Bargarh during his visit to the state next month. And after back-to-back hits, Tarang Cine Production lines up 2 more releases for this year. Thank you for watching. Good night.